Greetings to you all out there. Welcome you to Monday Dose. All right, so I'll be doing a short clip with us, which I actually titled "Understanding Restriction." Now, basically, it is some restrictions are because you are actually not needed, or because there's a mistake somewhere. You understand that maybe you're at fault. Maybe they say people with 5 credits, you apply for a particular job, you are only got 3 credits, so they cannot take you. You understand? So it's because you default in that area. You do not meet the requirement, the required what they call it now, criteria. So that's why you're rejected. But you must understand that there's something about restriction, that some no's that you're being given is not because you did not meet up. Some of the notes are because the people cannot handle you and they will never be vocal about it. You must really understand this fact, because it will help you in life generally. Because there are some persons, they cannot handle you, but they will never come up and say, because we could not handle you, that's why we are not taking you in. So most of the restrictions, you mustn't take it to heart. You mustn't take it to, most persons believe that once they are given a no, it means they are not good enough, they are not matured enough, they are not brilliant enough, they are not wise enough. You understand? As in, they just see the bankruptcy in themselves, they just see their inadequacies in all the rejection. But albeit there's some rejection that is actually to your favor. When somebody see you as so valuable, so full of potential, so skilled, and in the truth of the matter, it can occur to the person is human, certainly. It can actually occur to the person that, hey, I cannot afford this person, like I do not have money to take care of this person, I don't have money to pay this person's bill, because it's worth more than I can offer. So you are more valuable. As a matter of fact, if they see a higher organization or establishment that can hire you, they can actually contact you. Actually, they don't want to do you a misfortune, or rather a misfavor, or hurt you by retaining you or taking you in, then now pay you less than what you deserve, which is actually an abuse. They don't want that to happen. So the best way to them, or the best way to go about it, is that they give you a rejection that, no, please go, we don't need your service. Not really that they don't need your service, but the truth of the matter is we cannot afford your service. Your services are too enormous for us, they are too great for us, they are too wonderful, but we are just starting up. But some persons find it rather comforting to rather just give you the no, instead of explaining all these certain things. Then you will now be the fool if you now think it is because of your inadequacy. Rather, you are just too mighty for them to handle. Take, for instance, Jesus was given so much restrictions. People did not even know its value. The same person you say is the savior of the world, it was the same people that he came to save that crucified him. So they could not just handle Jesus. You understand? So they believe crucifying him is the way forward. Now look at Judas. He had to betray, he had to sell off Jesus. Imagine, how will you even sell your savior in the first place? But he actually, another perspective, that Judas actually believed Jesus, who is full of miracles, he would actually find a way to escape. But albeit that didn't happen. You understand? Peter betrayed Jesus. So the truth of the matter is, some rejection that we face are not because we are inadequate, but because we are over adequate. If there's any word like that, we are just too adequate. We are just full of resources. We are resourceful. So, but people can't understand us, or people have not grown to our level, or people can't actually handle us. So they believe the best way to go about it is to give us a rejection. You understand? So it's not that we are bankrupt. It's not that we are full of weakness. It's just that they can't handle us. So you must, not all rejection you must take to heart. You understand? You must understand this basic. God bless you.